Good morning class 8th chapter number 15 light. Students, in previous video we have discussed the light. What is the light? Yes student, it is a form of energy that help us to see. And we have discussed also the light travels in a straight line. And student, what is the reflection of the light? The phenomenon by which the light falling on a surface of an object is sent back by the surface of the object is called reflection of light. And student, light help us to see object. We cannot see object in the dark. If there is no light, what will happen? You can see the things. Everybody know the eyes help us to see the thing, but if there is no light, what will happen? Yes student, we cannot see the things, because light help us to see the object. An object become visible when light emitted or reflected by it reaches our eyes. So there is a process is called reflection. You can see the things. Okay students, now we will discuss the reflection of light. You can see this diagram also. So student, we see different objects around us because the light is absorbed and re-emitted from them. If we talk about the metal, you can take example of the metal. Almost all the light is re-emitted, not absorbed, re-emitted. So they appear shiny. And you can see your reflection on the metal. Mirror, if we talk about the mirror, mirror also re-emit maximum light. You can take example of your mirror at home. So the mirror re-emit maximum light falling on it. So we see ourselves very clearly in a mirror. When light falls on an opaque surface, what will happen? We have discussed also the metal and the mirror, they emit the maximum light. But if we talk about the opaque surface, in opaque surface when the light falls, what will happen? The light is absorbed and partially re-emitted, not maximum re-emitted. In opaque object, partially re-emitted back to the same medium. So only one part of the light is re-emitted, so you cannot see the things on the opaque. You cannot see the things, you cannot see your reflection on the opaque or dull surfaces. So what is the reflection what is the reflection of the light? The bouncing back of light. You can open your book bete. This is the chapter number 15, okay, and page number 211. So you can underline the point also. The bouncing back of light from opaque object is known as reflection of light. What will happen when a light falls on a polished or shiny surface? What will happen? There is a different material you can see. What will happen? The light, you can see the light first falls on a material, different material, and then reflected back, re-emitted. So when the light falls on a polished or shiny surface, it changes its direction. This is called reflection of light. The bouncing back of light from an opaque object is known as reflection of light. When a ray of light, okay, what will happen when a ray of light falls on the mirror? What will happen? You can see the things also. When a ray of light falls on a mirror, the light gets reflected. The incident, this is the incident light. The ray of light falls on the mirror is called the incident, incident light. This when the ray of light falls on a mirror, so the incident line on the mirror is called the incident ray. This is the incident ray. And the reflected light get reflected again, so this is called the reflected ray. And there is a line draw perpendicular. You can see there is a line perpendicular. This is called normal. Okay, so hold on. You can see this also, this diagram. Okay, now you can see this diagram also. Again, I am explaining. The ray of light which strike the surface is called incident ray. The ray of light which strikes the surface is called incident ray. You can see this. This is the incident ray. This is the incident ray. And the reflected light is called the reflected ray. And the line drawn perpendicular to the plane mirror. This is the plane mirror, drawn to the plane mirror at the point of the incident is called the normal. This is the incident. The light falls on the mirror. This is the incident ray. And the get reflected light. This is the reflected ray. Listen carefully. And the line drawn perpendicular to the plane mirror is called the normal. So I hope you understand this. Okay, so you can underline all the point. So now you can see the angle. There is an angle also, and there is a incident ray also. This is the reflected. This is the angle of incident. This is the angle of reflection. So now you can see the angle of incidence or angle of reflection. So angle between the normal ray, you can see the angle between the normal and the incident ray are called angle of incidence. And angle between the reflected ray and normal ray is called angle of reflection. Angle of incident, angle of reflection. Okay, now so if we talk about the angle I is angle of incidence, and angle R, this is the angle of reflection. So the angle of, what is the law of the reflection? So first law of the reflection says that incident ray, listen carefully, you can see the diagram also, you can see this first law. Now listen carefully, listen. Incident ray, reflected ray and the normal all lie in a same plane, you can see. Second law says angle of incidence is equal to the angle of reflection. Angle I will be angle of reflection. These are the laws of the reflection. Okay, so I hope you understand, student. Okay, now we will discuss, you can see the we have discussed the laws of reflection of the light. The laws of the reflection of light are angle of incidence is equal to the angle of reflection. Second, the incident ray, the reflected ray and the normal at the point of incidence all lie in the same plane, you can see. Normal, these are the normal, these are the, you can see with the pen also, these are the incidence, and these are the, you can see reflected ray, this. Okay, so I hope you understand. There are the two laws of the reflection of light. First, the angle of incidence is equal to the angle of reflection. Second, the incident ray, the reflected ray and the normal at the point of the incidence all lie in the same plane. These are the laws of reflection of the light. Okay, so I hope you understand what are the laws of the reflection. So we have discussed today reflection of light, what is the reflection of light, and what are the laws of reflection of light. So I hope you understand. Okay students, bye, take care.